Welcome back to the channel. We got just a short one here for you today, but a very cool guitar that I wanted you to see. This is a PRS SE Mark Holcomb Blue Burst, and that finish is incredible. So not my guitar, just one that came in and doing a little setup on it. Just put the strings on it and got it set up in C sharp for the customer. Strings are brand new, so they're probably going to go in and out of tune just a little bit, but we do have those classic PRS locking tuners on there. If you've seen, I think I did a video on the PRS S2 that I had for a while, same tuner style. Got a 25.5-inch scale length, and we've got 24 frets, ebony fingerboard, maple neck, and the neck is finished on the back. Mahogany body, maple top, quilted maple, and the Blue Burst, which is just downright incredible. I love it. Looks absolutely excellent. This one's in top shape, and it's got the Mark Holcomb signature Scarlet and Scourge pickup combo, which is made by Seymour Duncan, and they're pretty cool pickups. I've fiddled around on them a little bit when this was back in standard tuning with the old strings on it, but really liked them. And they do coil split as well. So push-pull down here, three-way selector switch just like you would expect, and we'll hear it clean little reverb on there through the spark. And of course on Mark Holmberg, that's where Holcomb, you want to play bluegrass, right? Absolutely not. So, bridge pickup position. These are 11 to 54 strings on here, so pretty heavy boys, but they sound really good. And honestly, they're perfect for C sharp. It's kind of what they're made for. Give it a little reverb on that. It sounds killer. Obviously, on any electric guitar, it's the amp that's doing almost all the work, amp and pedals, not the guitar itself, but playability. This is like a $1,200 PRS. It plays like a $1,200 PRS, which is phenomenal. Expert, professional level instrument, absolutely no doubt about it. Incredible PRS bird inlays, I love those. And normally these stock do have a truss rod cover that says Mark Holcomb on it. The guy that I got this from did not have that, so whatever. Not a huge deal. But anyways, playability, fret-wise, fretwork, flawless on the sides. You don't feel a damn thing. The frets themselves on the top are actually pretty low, which I really like. They're not the huge jumbo frets, but really low, really nice. You can fly over it. A couple little spots where I still need to set up just the action height at the bridge, just a tiny couple little tweaks in there because we went from, I believe this had 10s on it before, now up to 11s. So we'll tweak that just a little bit, but Other than that, I mean, it sounds killer. These pickups, I mean, this is a $300 pickup set alone, so awesome. Keep it on that reverb. I kind of like that. Just back to the fuzz. Sounds really good. I love this thing. It's actually, if this were mine, it'd certainly be a keeper. Very, very nice, just professional level instrument. And that top, man, oh man, is that top pretty. It just really is, and it really works. I love the simplistic design. We've got kind of this not quite gunmetal gray bridge, but certainly not chrome, so it's just a little toned down, a little darker. We've got the black knobs, you know, three-way switch, really simplistic. We'll set it back to clean, and we'll give you the other pickup. So up on the neck. Sounds great. Middle position. Such heavy strings that I got a pretty light touch. Let's do a little bit of the coil tap. And I haven't looked into the coil tap. I'm not sure if it actually taps them both or if it only taps the bridge maybe. And the volume knob is not a push-pull, so only the tone is. It's a pretty significant difference, so definitely taps the bridge. Not sure if it taps the neck or not. It's a subtler difference if there is one, and I might be placeboing myself into it. So I think we're on just a single coil on the bridge position here. So if you are so inclined, you can kind of get some of that twangy Strat or Tele sound out of it. Holcomb riffs. Periphery is probably a little bit beyond my reach, so you don't get any of that. We'll keep it on the coil tap, but on both combined. Again, you don't buy it for bluegrass, though I'd love to, at some point in my life, go to a bluegrass jam and see a dude whip out a PRS. That would be a good day, to say the least. Do just the basic kind of doomy fuzz. I really like that a lot. Do the same stuff on the neck. Really solid there. I like it on just kind of the straight up doomy fuzz, but we'll go back to the distortion reverb. Maybe a little too much going on there. We'll go back to the neck and tone that. Well, you know what? We'll turn the tone knob down. Bridge with tone knob down. Back up. Oh, my pick got stuck on a string. Trying out these new picks. They're the Hetfield White Fang. They look really cool, and Sweetwater had them for $10 for the whole tin. So I was like, yeah, cool. I like them. I normally use don't even have one sitting around. Use a 1mm Dunlop flow, but these are 1.14, so they're just 14% thicker. Not much, but they have more grippy dimples on them, so I actually kind of like these a lot. Hurt. I've been playing a lot today. Had a lesson earlier, and I got more coming up. So There you have it. This is the PRS SE Mark Holcomb Blue Burst. So these things retail right in that like $1,200–$1,300 range. You can typically find them on the used market right now in late 2024 in the like $800–$900 to $1,000 range, because luxury guitars are in the shitter as far as price on the secondary market goes. And that just happens when the entire economy takes a downturn. So when people don't have money to spend on luxury goods, the price of luxury goods goes down. Pretty easy stuff. Really love this quilted maple top. Just incredible. So it's mahogany with a quilted maple top right over it. And I mean, especially just this area, the top part right here, with like really the wide kind of stripes or flames. Absolutely gorgeous. Just love it. Really nice ebony fingerboard. Excellent. A black tusk nut up there. Locking tuners. And there's really not much more you'd want from this. It's a set neck. Okay, neck through. All right. We'll say if we got to give it one knock, I think neck through would probably be a good choice. And I could see maybe some more creative, more interesting knobs on here. And that's probably just because I really like knobs. But you can find any cool knobs you want on Etsy or eBay or Amazon or anything, and it costs you $20 for a set of knobs. So that's not a real complaint. That's just me trying to nitpick. Yeah, I really have zero complaints on this guitar. I think neck through would be pretty cool. I like that. I like neck through a lot. It just feels really cool and takes it that one step up, especially when you can get a Schecter SLS Elite in the same price range. So you can find SLS Elites in that $700 to $1,000 used range, or I think they retail like 12 or 13. And the SLS Elite is stainless steel frets, really, really nice tops, great pickups. I think they actually all ship with active Fishmans now, I think. Don't quote me on that. And they're all neck through. So that'd be my only complaint on this thing. You can get a neck through guitar, a really, really nice professional quality neck through with virtually identical specs in every other way from Schecter for the same price range. So with that in mind, this top is probably better than the SLS Elite tops, and the burst is cool, and especially if you're into burst. And I'm usually not, but I really like this one. I just don't like all the tobacco burst and that kind of stuff and sunburst stuff. Especially like the tricolor red, yellow, brown sunburst does nothing for me. Not into it. All right, I could look at that top all day. So there you have it. Very cool guitar. PRS Mark Holcomb of Periphery. If you've got one of these things or any of his other signatures, because I know he's got a few, you can get this in 7-string at least, maybe an 8 as well. I didn't look. But if you've got any of the Mark Holcomb stuff, let me know what you think, because I've seen a lot of it in stores, and it's all killer. Every single one. Like, the dude can't miss. But that's been my experience with PRS so far. I've played, had an S2 for a while. I've obviously played this one, and I've played, a buddy of mine has one of the SE, like, single cuts, and I think he also has an S2, a purple S2. So I've played a handful of PRS. Oh, and I've played a Silver Sky as well. Had a friend with a Silver Sky for a little bit, and then he sold it. But I like them all. They're really nice. You know, I like my Schecters, and I've played a massive amount of Schecters on the channel. But I really like the PRS also. They're typically just a touch more expensive than the Schecter. And do you get that in the quality? Do you get that extra $100 back? That's up to you to decide, not me. If you like it, you like it. All right, we'll catch you in the next one.